Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. New modelling shows the proposed expansion of a coal mine near Singleton could place the government's net zero climate plan in jeopardy. Joint venture partners Yancoal and Glencore want to mine a deeper vein of coal at the Hunter Valley Operations Mine. However, it's also rich in methane. The New South Wales Planning Department says if the expansion goes ahead, it could see 4.5 million tonnes of so-called fugitive emissions released into the atmosphere over its lifetime. Police have arrested 2 people allegedly involved in a pursuit in a car stolen from Mayfield. The Suzuki Vitara was reported stolen yesterday afternoon and spotted by patrolling police on Steele Street, Hamilton, at about 7:15 last night. When the driver failed to stop, officers initiated a pursuit with the car travelling through Cardiff before crashing into a tree on Macquarie Road. The driver, a 22-year-old woman, and her 43-year-old male passenger were arrested and taken to Belmont Police Station, where they were charged with several offences. The pair have been refused bail to face Belmont Court today. In a bid to recognise the invaluable contribution of their unsung heroes, the Westpac Rescue Helicopter Service has commenced its annual end-of-financial-year appeal. This year, the focus is on their dedicated engineers stationed at their Tamworth, Lismore and Belmont bases. CEO Richard Jones is encouraging Hunter residents to make a donation, big or small, to support the teams in continuing their life-saving work.
They are the unsung heroes. They're the ones that prepare the aircraft. They're the ones that are going through frightening amount of work at the moment. So these guys and girls, and I'm also talking about the people that work in our stores department, and they've got to be on song, and they've got to have that aircraft out of the shed in the shortest possible time so that our crews can then go out and do the work that we do on a daily basis.
Employment and Workplace Relations Minister Tony Burke has toured the Mount Thorley Warkworth coal mine to discuss the government's IR reforms for the sector. He hopes to introduce the Same Job, Same Pay bill to Parliament in August. The legislation seeks to ensure coal miners on casual rates get the same pay as permanent workers, as well as the same long service leave provisions. Hunter MP Dan Repicoli says for too long, mining has been one of the only occupations where casuals are paid less than permanent workers. The Merewether Carlton Rugby Club will welcome back its annual Dads and Lads round this weekend, raising awareness for men's mental health. The event kicks off on Sunday at Townsville Oval with an aim to bring together generations of players and community members to start conversations around mental health. Dads and Lads founder John Wilson says they've also added a women's match this year in order to bring more players together for a good cause.
It's a rugby day based on fathers and sons playing together, over 18 at Townsville Oval. There's 4 teams from Merewether Carlton, 1 from Hamilton Rugby Club, and then in this year we also have a women's event called Masters and Apprentices.
More than 400 people will be sleeping rough in a Newcastle car park tonight to help raise money for the most vulnerable in our community. Soul Cafe is hosting its annual sleep out on Bolton Street. They've so far raised more than $113,000 and they're hoping to raise $200,000. There'll also be live music, fire pits and food trucks for people to enjoy.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights back rower Tyson Frizzell is reportedly close to being named in the New South Wales squad for this year's State of Origin Series opener in Adelaide. The 31-year-old has been missing from the Blues side since being ruled out for the 2021 series through injury. He says being recalled after a 3-year absence would feel like a second debut. Meanwhile, halfback Jessie Southwell is in line to make her Origin debut after being named in the 20-player squad for Game 1 of the Women's Series. Macquarie centre Royce Jeffrey has been hit with a 4-game ban for contrary conduct after their 25-16 grand final rematch loss to Maitland. Jeffrey was seen speaking to a touch judge after full time and was referred to the judiciary. The Hunter Wildfires women's side will be looking to make the most of their time off after their clash with Sydney Uni Blue was postponed. The Blues requested the delay after injuries made it difficult to name a full side. And Merewether surfer Jackson Baker has finished second in his round of 64 heat at the Sydney Surf Pro. And the winning numbers in Powerball are 3, 6, 7, 11, 19, 20 and 33, and the Powerball number is 18. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.